Early Honey Creek Settlement. In 1835, two courageous men, Ebenezer Cornwall and Peter Marlett, left New York State and ventured through Ohio, pushed on to Chicago, and then Milwaukee. The beauty of the rural district west of Milwaukee caused them to feel they had found a paradise. They decided their locations, placed their landmarks, returned to New York to get their families, and then returned with their families the next spring, 1836. In July 1835, 20-year-old Reuben Strong married Pamela, the sister of his father's second wife. They departed Vesper, New York for the West in October 1836 with their 7-month-old daughter. Their 170-mile trip on a mule-pulled canal boat took 5 days. In Buffalo, they boarded a sailing schooner for the remainder of their month-long trip to Milwaukee. While leaving the boat in Milwaukee, Reuben lost his axe, a most critical tool, but was able to buy another settler's extra axe. At the time, there were only 3 other families and 3 single men in the entire township. Pamela's brother had already settled on Lake Muskego and had marked land near his for Reuben. Reuben Strong went to the federal land office and registered the property in the southwest quarter of Section 21 of Township 6 North, as certified on March 3, 1843 on behalf of President John Tyler. The quarter section marked in green is what Reuben claimed. This is just off Janesville Road in red, which is by Forest Home Avenue today. The 160 acres are bounded by Howard, Layton, 84th, and 92nd. Land ownership by 1858 had changed as shown on the left. Today, Interstate 894 and Interstate 41 run right through the property, as shown on the right. Era Blood initially bought the southwest quarter section of Section 4 in 1843, shown in gold, from the government. Reuben Strong then bought it and developed it. The property, which is bounded by today's Burnham, Lincoln, 84th, and 92nd Streets, is in the heart of the Honey Creek settlement. The red line is Hart's Mills Road, while the blue line is McQuanago Road, now National Avenue. The first task of the early settlers was to clear their lands of the walnut, oak, and maple trees. The fertile soil raised produce to market in the growing Milwaukee area. They built crude homes, which they occupied, improved, enlarged, and/or replaced. The pioneers found well-traveled Indian trails, which soon became muddy wagon roads. The McQuanago Plank Road crossed several other minor trails at what is now known as South 61st Street and West National Avenue, as marked with a green circle. Some folks settled here. Anthony Duval came to Honey Creek, claimed the quarter southeast section across Hart's Mills Road from Strong's, as highlighted in purple. He established a lumber business and eventually built a mansion at the light blue square. It is a large building that is still standing. A blacksmith shop opened at the purple square. At the red square, Spencer Case built the first sawmill in 1855. It was powered by steam. Today, the area is a skate park. The sign posted there. In 1839, Reuben Strong and Eben Cornwall were among those elected as election judges. Strong signed a 99-year lease for a piece of land, shown in gold, to the town for a schoolhouse. This is a replica of the initial school, which opened in December 1843 and had 38 students in 1845. Eventually, Strong sold some of his land, as highlighted in brown, for a cemetery where he and Pamela are buried. We have talked about the start of Honey Creek community. Next time, we will discuss the start of the Greenfield Baptist Church.